Not with the team. We've had coaches review, so probably two clear themes. Our offensive ball movement was a tad bland, and our contest we weren't nearly tough enough.
Is there any other injury concerns that have come out of the match?
Yeah, Todd Marshall's broken his thumb, so he had surgery late yesterday, and he's likely to miss around 6 weeks.
How did that happen?
Making a smother in the third quarter.
6 weeks, is that a reasonably long time for a thumb?
I'm not sure. I haven't had surgery on my thumb too often, but seems like relatively important, a thumb. So it's going to. He's had the surgery. It'll keep him out for a while. He's been great for us, but someone else will have to come in and do his job.
That is, that is a big loss for your forward line.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who comes in? Stephen Mockup's obviously on the sidelines, really trying to get back in. Does he now push for that spot?
Yeah, we've got to look to see how a few injured guys work through this week. So Scotty Lysett, who we're still waiting on, Mott's is another, and we'll see how they go for this week. Otherwise, there's some guys had some good form out of Saturday's trial.
Trent McKenzie obviously pulled out. What happened in terms of his back spasm?
Just back spasm Thursday. Had a jab that day. Was nearly right to play. We think he'll be fine for this week.
What about Westhoff coming? He was the
Yes.
emergency. What did you make of his game?
I think Justin did a reasonable job playing in defence. I mean, clearly the kick in the last quarter wasn't ideal for the team, but he did a reasonable job. And I mean, it's the value of Hoff is that we can fill him in where we need him, and it was more around us winning more of the ball, particularly from stoppage, and then being a little bit more effective with our ball use.
Would you look at potentially still resting him now, giving him an opportunity to just freshen up?
We'll look at the balance of the side later today and see what's best for the team. So, we're going through a period of time where we haven't been through it before. Shorter games, shorter turnarounds, how people pull up. We'll see it, and we've got to play it really as we go.
Is the centre lineup something that you would reassess?
Well, look, I think our midfield didn't have their best day. It'd be fair to say. So, we'll be looking for an adjustment. I think more around what we do, more than necessary personnel. But we'll wait to see till later in the week what that looks like.
I think it's possibly just down to having a bad day.
Well, we all have bad days, and we prefer not to have ones like Saturday. So, we've got some good people in there that have been doing a good job for us this year. We'll look for an adjustment this week.
How about Connor Rose's heel? How did he come up after the game?
Connor's fine. Like he was fine. I thought he showed a little bit more urgency, did some good things. Hopefully he can keep building his game.
What does this week look like for you? Obviously, short turnaround again. You go into this big group of bunch together. What does the week look like in terms of training, in terms of getting a flight to go together?
Yeah, training's really light. We'll only train tomorrow. Thursday we'll leave a little bit later, which is nice. It's nice not to have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, so that'll be good. We're trying to squeeze really 3 days of work into 2 days, today and tomorrow. So, we'll be busy.
How are you feeling going forward and looking ahead? Are you still feeling like the top side?
We're positive about what we're doing. We've had a good season so far. We're sitting top of the ladder at the moment. We've won 6 out of 8 games. Our probably the last 4 weeks we've not always been quite where we want to be as a footy team, but we think we can make some adjustments that can improve us, and hopefully that will ensure that we're somewhere near the front of the ladder for the rest of the year.
Some of your contested disposals we talked about, obviously. Where does that sort of leave Tom Roberts? Where does that hit him at the moment? Does he come through back into the side?
Oh, it gives him opportunities to play. We weren't super happy with our midfield work Saturday, that's for sure. I mean, we're getting a different look in the ruck with Pete. He's playing his 7th game of AFL footy. He's competing well for us and finding the ball around the ground. Paddy Ryder and Rowan Marshall gave St Kilda a great look with their hit-outs, but we've got to be better at working from a negative start in the ruck on the ground. And Rocky's super reliable with what he does and how he plays. So he'll be in conversations this week.
What sort of does he have to show to come back into the side?
He was good on Saturday, so he found heaps of the ball. Our mids had a great day out here. Willem Drew was first game back after 16 weeks. He was terrific. Joey Adelaide played really well in the midfield as well. So, we saw some good things from our midfielders out here on Saturday, and that at least keeps them, as much as it's 15 aside, it's like a good solid training session for them. We can see that those guys have got some form, and opportunities will come up during this period of the year where we lose a player for up to 6 weeks. That could be 9 games. So it's going to be presenting opportunities for other guys to come in and play.
You mentioned Marshall and Ryder. Could you possibly see Adams and Lysa in the same sort of scenario where one goes forward, one plays
Yeah, we could. I think Pete Adams would be fine in the forward line. He's a developing footballer. He's got super talent. I mean, he's our leading possession winner on the ground maybe 2 weeks in a row. So he finds the footy for us. He's still working on his ruck craft, but he's getting more competitive against the bigger guys. Clearly this week it's a massive ruck contest when you're playing against Max Gawn. So there's probably 5 or 6 big people out there at the moment in the AFL where it's a real challenge.
What about Travis Boyd with those compressed games?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see him being rested, or is he right?
We'll play it as we see it. If players are recovering well with the shorter games and the shorter turnarounds, we'll keep playing them. If they feel like they're not able to play, or there's someone that's better to play, then we'll pick that person.
The only other one score-wise, his numbers have been a little bit down. What do you expect from him this week?
We expect consistency of contest and tough defence from Ollie. So they're the expectations each week, and we're looking for probably a response from most of our mids this week.